Hey YouTube, welcome to part 3 of my Let's Play of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the NES. From the last we left off, we finished stage number 2, and now we're going to do stage number 3. And fair warning, this video is going to be a very long one because I need to prepare for the final 3 stages of the game. So I hope you guys respect me wanting to complete the game without resorting to using infinite life or anything like that. So let's get started. As we head in the turtle van here, we go into the first building we see because we need to get Philip or Turtles that took a beating in the previous stage. Plus, we need to get the super missiles that destroy the barriers or the barricades in this stage. You only need 10 missiles to do it if you do it right. But I just get an extra set just in case I wanted to go a different direction or whatever. But as you see later in the level, I don't need the extra set of missiles, but I use it just to kill the steamrollers to make it, just to make it easier. Because it only takes one of them as I do the glitch jump, which takes a lot of time off, by taking a shortcut. And sorry for pausing because as of when I was recording the footage for this, I was watching TV. Yeah, I know, that was a mistake on my part. I should have just left the TV out of this, but I wanted to kind of be entertained while I was doing this. Because I didn't want to be bored out of my mind. Because I really don't like this stage very much. But I digress. Let's continue on here. And I picked up the single throwing ninja stars, by accident because I didn't see him because they came up on me so fast. As I switch back to Ralph to fill him up a little more, and he's good for until the end of the stage, because I'll tell you more about the end of the stage when we get there. Because the reason why this video is going to be a long one compared to the first 2 is because I'll be farming for the scroll weapon. Because I'm following the strategy that I learned, that I got from Matei when he did his live stream of playthrough of this game. And I recommend that strategy because it makes the final 3 stages a whole heck of a lot easier, especially the final 2 stages. The 4th stage can be done without the scroll weapons, and granted, you can get the scroll weapons in stage 4 or stage 5, but it's much too difficult in those stages to get the scroll weapon. Excuse me. Yeah, I know there's a guy on YouTube who shows off how to get the scroll weapons in stage 5, but it's easier to get him in stage 3. You know, yes, it adds more time on to spending in this stage, but it's well worth it. Trust me, it's well worth it. As we head into the left building, because I go through the sewer area of this building, because it's much simpler as far as the number of enemies go. As we see the fourth or fifth mini boss battle of the game. As we make it up through the sewer area, we get the first set of scrolls, and as we bypass that fire guy, and I switch to Leo, give him a set of scrolls, and I continue with this until every turtle has 99 scrolls, which I know is ridiculous to have that many scrolls, which is a total of 396 scrolls. But it's well worth it, because it makes the final two stages much simpler. As we continue on here, I could have stopped at 60, and also another big pain is picking up other sub weapons when you're trying to farm for scrolls, or keep your scrolls after you've done farming them, because you lose them if you pick up another sub weapon, which is very annoying, because it takes a certain amount of kills to get a sub weapon, and the sub weapons are randomly generated. And as we continue up, we continue rinse and repeat process here. I know one time I was recording this, I had Dawn up to 80 scrolls, and then I picked up another sub weapon, and I said, screw it. I was like, no, I'm not keeping this recording. So I decided to re-record the footage again, because I don't want to waste any more time getting scrolls. I mean, if you've seen Mike Matei's playthrough of this game, he accidentally picks up scrolls during the sewer portion of the stage, and he backtracks to pick up more scrolls for Mikey. But I'm not going to do that if that happens. Hopefully that does not happen, because I don't feel like doing that. As we continue on from here, and this beginning portion here, sorry for the pause there, like I said earlier, I was watching TV at the time of this recording. I was watching a movie at the time of this recording, so I know I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I realized that. As I pick up boomerangs with Dawn, because boomerangs are better than single shurikens. And okay, sweet. I hate that guy. I hate that they changed the enemy set on me. They're going through here, but it's not so bad. No. As we get 80 scrolls for Leo. And it seemed like at the beginning, when I was doing this, it seemed like I was doing everything perfectly. You know, I thought I was going to beat this level in about 20-30 minutes. But as you'll see, then I start making mistakes, and then you'll see a little bit later the mistakes I'm making, and how I'm making them, and why it took me so long to beat this level, and why this video is so long. This video is over 43 minutes long, and I apologize for that, because I never intended for this video to be this long. If everything was, if I only made a few mistakes during those jumps, I would have done it in over 25 or 30 minutes, maybe. As we continue the process again of getting scrolls for the other 3 turtles. Also, if you see my bonus video of Ninja Turtles and Hero Turtles for DOS, I found out something very interesting, that I found where you can get the Triple 30 Ninja Stars in stage 4. I'll link the video in the description, as well as linking Mike Matei's playthrough of this game in the video description too, so you guys can see him play this game too. He actually plays it. He actually plays the game on actual hardware, which is very, very, which I take off my hat off, because playing on actual hardware isn't easy in this day and age, because of the hardware wearing out so much, and for being afraid that the game will freeze up or glitch out or something from leaving it on for far too long. Yeah. I was afraid that might happen to him. Excuse me, when he was taking a break from beating the first 3 stages and then completing the next set of 3 stages. Kind of like what I did with my Let's Play of Ninja Turtles / Hero Turtles for DOS. As we continue along here, everything seemed so perfect at this point. Then I started messing it up over and over and over again. I was getting very frustrated with this, because how many times can you miss a jump over and over and over and over again? I must have missed that jump at least 4 or 5 times. As I take another pause because of me watching TV and a movie and stuff like that, which I do still apologize for. I'm pretty unprofessional of me, but I'll improve on my quality of work here. Make sure the movie, whatever I'm doing, I won't let it interfere with me recording or doing my YouTube work here. As we continue down the sewer area again. Kill the fire guy. Oh, I don't know how I missed the kamikaze guy. You can see what those kamikaze guys do if they're below you. They just fly right and hit you. And continue up here. The reason why I'm skipping killing some enemies is because of the accidental dropping of a sub-weapon. Because like I said before, you know, I learned in the speedrunning community that if you kill a certain amount of enemies, they drop a sub-weapon. I don't recall on how many enemies it is, but that's how the weapon drops actually work, as far as my understanding goes. As you see the kamikaze guys from hitting you from above and below. I hate those guys with a passion. As we excuse me, as we didn't kill the robot guy, get the pizza. And I messed up the jump. That's the first time I messed up the jump this far. And I'll try to keep a tally on how many times I missed this jump, because I think it's ridiculous how many times I missed this jump. Because if I would not have missed that jump half the amount of times I made it or whatever, or made it half the amount of times I missed it, I would have cut off a good portion of my time. And I don't know why I jumped into that guy. That sounded pretty stupid on my part here. As I get the pizza thing again, kill that robot looking guy again. Second time I messed up the jump. And as I go around to the other building, just to show off what's in the other the apartment type looking building. And because I was getting kind of frustrated with the jumps, and see, because I wanted to get the scroll weapons as quickly as possible. Because sometimes this level can take a good while to complete when you're farming for scrolls. And kill that robot guy with boomerangs just to speed up the process. Kill those guys. Switch the raft. Excuse me. Okay, we get the scrolls with raft. Exit the building, then I get back into the leftmost building again to see if I can make the jump again after messing up twice already. Alright, go in right into that stupid kamikaze guy. I hate those things because they're so unpredictable in what they will and can do to you, depending on your positioning on the that's 3 times on the platform. That's 3 times I messed up the jump. as we continue back through the same area yet again. I get more boomerangs for Dawn. And we get back down to the sewer area yet again. That's 4 times I messed up that stupid jump. I mean, it's getting ridiculous here. I was really getting frustrated at this point when I was doing this because I wanted to do this in a reasonable amount of time, and it's not looking like a reasonable amount of time to me, you know. And that's the 5th time I messed up that jump. Oh, man. I might just may have to make a fail montage at some point. Because this is getting ridiculous. Then again, we'll continue down. Finally, I make the jump for the pizza. Did I make the jump? Yep, I made the jump perfectly that time. As I stopped here to do something with the TV, I'm thinking, and I continue on back through the repeat and rinse process again. And I get another set of boomerangs for Dawn. You know, I know, yeah, it's kind of a moot point at this point, because I'll be getting scrolls for Dawn as well, even though he may not need the scrolls, but it's nice to have them on Dawn. Just give him some more range as we continue on to the... I think we're on Mike this time around, on the next turtle, which is Mike. Yeah, you also get used to this song, and I screwed that up again. So I screwed that up so badly. Also, get used to this song, because you're gonna be hearing it for a good while. Yeah, I paused the game because I was doing something with the TV or something. I'm still apologizing for that, because I want to try to be as good a professional as this as I can. You know, because I want people to like me, not hate me. You know, because I want to be better than those. I want to be the best as I can be. As I pause the game again, because I'm fooling around the TV yet again. I still apologize for that. I get hit and don't take any damage, but I get hit and take a little bit of damage. That's okay. That's okay, because it's only a little smidge of damage. It's not that bad. I don't know why I didn't take any damage there, because we do Mike for his first set of scrolls, so halfway there. As I continually making pauses and as I'm looking at the stupid TV or whatever. Yeah, I'm sorry for being so distracted during this part. I can rest assure you for the next part, I'm not as distracted. I buckle down and really concentrate because the next stage is even more difficult than this stage is. As we continue defeat another minute. I made the jump again perfectly to see if I get back over, which I did, which is good. Yeah, I know this is tedious and you guys probably don't want to watch this, but I need it, and I need to do this to be able to do the final two stages of the game. Because the final two stages are very difficult to do. And I'll explain more once I get to the final two stages of the game. Which will be just a short after I do part 4, which would be stage 4. As we fight another one of those stupid robot guys. Good jump. Also, another one of my previous recordings that I don't have, that I deleted, I had the stupid robot guy's head knock me off into the water in one of my recordings, attempts doing this. As we get 60 scrolls from Mikey. As we exit the building and re-enter the building again. Yeah, if you do a search on YouTube, they TMNT speedrun, you'll find a gentleman doing a speedrun of this game. From the guys at GDQ, Games Done Quickly. I'll have a link to that in the description as well. Because this game is very hard to speedrun. Because all the stuff that goes into this game, beating it and stuff, I know, including location of the Technodrome in stage 5 is key, to speedrunning this game. I'll explain more about that once I get to stage 5, but for right now, I'll leave it at that. Probably falling out the TV again as I get back inside the building again. Another set of scrolls from Mike. Now, I used to do this a lot when I was growing up, playing this when I had Infinite Life and stuff. Oh, there's another playthrough where of this game where there's one gentleman uses Raph to fight some of the bosses. Corn Shack is his name, and I really like his work and stuff, and he does very, very, very nice Let's Plays videos, and I'll link his Ninja Turtles playthrough in the description as well, because he shows other aspects of the game that no one would think of doing. Using Raph to fight a boss, to make it more challenging. And yeah, there are other Let's Plays where they just use either Raph or Mikey or even Leo. I'm not good of a player to do that because I need all my turtles. That's how I operate here. I need all my turtles because Leo, I need Leo for the sewer, the sewer bits and stage, and I just messed up the jump for a 6th time, as I use Leo to help beat this level, stage 3. Then I use Mike and Raph very little, but I use Raph for driving the turtle van because I don't want Leo or Dawn taking the unnecessary damage. Or I could use Mikey, though, too, for the driving the turtle van parts, but because sometimes as I get scroll weapons for Dawn, is that I can't use this one turtle. Because all the turtles have unique aspects that I need to use, Leo, and the way Leo swings his weapon, and how powerful Dawn is. And Dawn's massive range. You compare this to the DOS version, Dawn's range is much less massive in the DOS version, and this version is much more massive range. Excuse me. Okay. We're nearly there, guys. We're nearly there. And I mean, you don't have to get scrolls with Dawn. If you want to get some scrolls with Dawn, you can. You don't have to get 99 with Dawn. But I'm just doing it just to be on the safe side here. Mainly because if I lose a set of scroll weapons, I still have 3 turtles with scroll weapons on them. Because it's so easy to lose scroll weapons. The scroll weapon, whether it be picking up a sub weapon accidentally, or having one of your turtles die. For whatever reason. As we continue on here. And a 7th time, or an 8th time, I messed up the jump in that sewer. Yeah, it's up to you how you want to do this. You can follow Mike Matei's strategy and get the 60 scroll weapons for all the turtles. This is where that part is where I had a lifeline, which is one of those miniature fire things. I jumped and he made me jump backwards just enough to be back on that block, and I was able to make the jump again. I will have a second chance at it. I like stuff like that happens. Yes, you take damage doing it, but what does it matter? There's a pizza right there. Stuff like that makes me happy. Stuff like that happens, and as we get 60 scrolls for Dawn. Yeah, I remember one Let's Play where the guy, where he gets able to say, help and find Splinter in this town. Yeah, it's Proton John, another LP of this game, and he says it's New York, April. Yeah, because the official name for this stage is the Big Apple, New York City, and stage 4 is the JFK International Airport. Stage 5 is a hidden enemy base in the Bronx or something like that. And then stage 6 is inside the Technodrome. And stage number 2's name is the Hoover Dam. I forget the name of the first stage. It's just really weird that I kind of know the proper names of the stages in this game. As we continue on to get to the final set of scrolls for Dawn, then I can finally beat this stupid level. Guys, I was here longer than it needed to be. This video is going to be over 40 minutes long. And I apologize for that, but I need the scrolls. There's really no... As we get the pizza again. Try to kill that fire guy, but he ends up killing himself by going into the water pit. As we continue along the final length of the sewer area to pick up the final set of scrolls for Dawn. I mean, you don't have to get 99 scrolls for Dawn. I mean, you don't have to get 99 for any of the turtles. As I pause the game, I think I'm playing on with the TV again. And I still am apologizing for that, because I feel it's very unprofessional of me to do that. And in order for it to be successful to make a YouTube channel, I need to have some serious professionalism in it. As we drive along the streets of New York and break the barricade with a missile, and I get stuck in between the gap in the road and trying to drive a turtle van, and I get stuck at the beginning there, and I turn on barricade. I switched to Raph for the driving parts because it doesn't matter if Raph takes any damage, because there's a pizza at the end of these sewer jumps that you can abuse to get full life for all your turtles if you have any turtles low on life at this point. Yeah, I don't know why you have any turtles low on life at this point unless you're really exploring other portions of this stage. unless you never played this stage before and you're doing it blind, doing it blind. Then I can understand that as I use up all the rest of the missiles because I don't need them anymore. And I use a save state here because I do not want to go through this crap. You know, if I make a mistake in the sewers, because I've been in this stage far too long, and it's about high tide that I end this here as we go into the building. There we go. I switched to Leo because Leo is my turtle for this part of the stage. Because yes, he takes the enemies take a lot of hits. I gotta use the scrolls or Dawn to get through this portion of the level, but the way Leo swings his weapon and stuff, he swings it pretty quickly. So no, I do not want to pick that up because I worked so hard of getting scrolls. I don't want to screw that up again. As we continue along through the next portion, and the next portion, and the next portion, and we get the half slice of pizza, but the doofus fall in the water. And let this other doofus fall in the water too, as well as let that stupid foot balloon go away and glitch itself to the right here. Let that doofus go in the water. Yeah, you go in the water, you stupid doofus. We switched to Raph, and out of all my turtles during this portion, Raph was the lowest, with only 2 squares of life gone. I killed this robot-looking doofus. Flying head one more time, then another one, and another one. And I go off to the right just to make sure I don't get hit by that little bullet thing that the foot balloons release. Then I go up the ladder. Then I don't know. Up the ladder, then I go over here. I try to go up the ladder, but this doofus won't let me, and I try to kill him from up there, which is a bad idea. So I get hit again. Then here, I get ambushed by that stupid kamikaze flying airplane thing. And I look up the mecha. The slash clone, and I whip out the scroll weapon, and it makes the boss a cakewalk. The reason why I switched from Dawn to Mike, because I know the final boss here takes two things of health, and Dawn would have been killed there if I hadn't switched to Mike. As Splinter says, get the blimp to chase the helicopter, you can do it, and we get to the 4th stage here, and until next time, we'll see stage 4 in the next part. Until next time, this is Fender178 signing off. Have a good one.